What's going on? It's Fist bringing it to you like I do, straight from the heart, because that's what I do. And when we're looking at some new Ghost gameplay, I don't know what map it is, nice snowy map. Well, Modern Warfare 2 snowy maps. People say this was footage from Gamescom, and when I'm looking at it, I'm saying to myself, okay, what are some of the things that you've noticed that are from other Call of Duties that you like, and put it into a perspective that you guys could visualize it or understand. Like what you just seen right back there. I thought it was very interesting. The guy went into a vault, and then right from vaulting, he went into a slide, which was really nice. Now, this is a new game type, which is Blitz. Blitz, I don't know. People don't have to play the game mode, really. I guess if people just want to just kill each other in this game mode, they can. And what would be the point of going through here? Once you go into the Blitz is kind of like capture the flag. So you go into this is a capture point. Once you get into the capture point, you teleport back to wherever you're supposed to go. So I don't know. A modern military warfare shooter, and you're capping something and you're disappearing. To me, it's like, I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm kind of a mixed bag about it. If you're on the other team, you don't even really have to cap. You could just sit wherever the spawn points are from people capping the flag, and then, hey, go ahead. Obviously, that's not going to happen multiple times, but I think it's still kind of funny, you know what I mean? Like, I could be sitting here waiting for this guy to go into the whatever, capping the circle. It's like circle capping, capture the circle flag, capture whatever. Anyways, let's not even talk about that. It's a game mode. How many people are going to be playing? There's a lot of new game modes in this game. Are you going to play them all? Probably not. There's no ground war. There's no theater mode capturing. It's all based on cloud dedicated servers, leaning, sliding, which I think is a great idea now that we have somewhat dedicated servers. What the definition on the dedicated servers means, look at that. Did you see that flash over there? That's because now snipers have refracting scopes. So if somebody's scoping in at you, you could see the reflection of their sniper scope, which is pretty cool because this game has a lot of dark shadows, and there's no way that you could see them. It's not like in any other Call of Duty. If you go back to the old Call of Duties, there would be a dark area, but then there would be lights. And the lights would cast the shadows of the person coming from around the corner. And that would okay, if you're going to hide in the dark, if you're going to hide in the corner or hide in the dark, then what they'll do is they'll penalize you with, showing up on your shadow. Now, I'm sure they're going to still do that. A lot of these maps that I've seen on Ghost are really, most of them are dark maps, meaning that they're like evening maps. They're not really morning. There's a couple morning maps, but they're mostly evening maps. And I don't know, maybe you're going to get more like scopes and stuff like that. Now, I was watching some of the pistol gameplay, and it seems to me that pistols are still very powerful. And if you're going to have pistols that are very powerful, very first day, when the game comes out, and when this game very first comes out, I'm going to test it all. You'll see it on my channel. I want to be a female. I want to be a guy. I want to have the different squad things. I thought was very important was squadding versus 1v1. So you could build your squad to 1v1 somebody else. So you have like 10 dudes versus 10 dudes, and it's your squad that runs around you. I thought that was a good idea. I like that idea as well. Now, as far as the graphics and the colors of the maps and stuff like that, when you look at Battlefield, there's wind and there's all kinds of, storm flashing and infrared scopes, and Battlefield 4 just looks like fucking wow. The graphics are really next gen graphics. But then when you look at this game, you're like, what happened? It's kind of looks like Black Ops 2 graphics. How much more can you improve on in 8 months of graphics wise? You do have the Xbox One. This is Xbox One footage, supposedly, right? If you really look at the graphics, are you really that impressed with the graphics? I don't know. They did take the one thing from Black Ops 2, like your switch sides, blah blah blah. I don't care for that either. I am going to point out this. I did understand the fact that marksman has options on one-shot weapons to be 3-round bursts. I'm going to say it right now in the respect to what I covered in my last video on fisticuffs. Because of the vertical sway from center point of the screen, because it's never fixed, but instead of them going horizontal, they're going vertical. So instead of going from left to right in a figure eight, they're going from bottom to top in a figure eight. And what that means is if you're using an assault rifle, an SMG, not so bad at SMG at short range, but an assault rifle or an LMG, if you don't have anything to reduce the kick on that, you're dead. So the best thing to do is to have a burst weapon in this type of game. Burst, move, burst, move. Because what is going to happen is if you're using an automatic rifle in Ghost, they're going to shoot you. You're going to flinch. And if you're not willing to burn 2 points for flinching, then you're going to even flinch twice as hard. So if you're not going to burn points on flinching and use something else, I would suggest marksman. Use 3-round bursts. Shoot, move, shoot, move. Because once you get hit, you're dead. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to get shot at because you don't have flinching on and you got an automatic assault rifle. Your character is going to fly up in the air. And guess what? That means your whole stomach and face is open. But if you use marksman and you have 3-round bursts or 1-shot bursts, let's say you get hit, you could reset because it's a 3-shot, 1-shot weapon, and you can reset the center point and you have a chance. And you even have a better chance if you have no flinching on. I'm going to surmise down the road that that's what most of the pros are going to be using. 3-round bursts, marksmans in tournaments. Of course they're going to have their SMG players, 2 SMG players. But I'm going to say versus the other automatic assault rifles, I'm going to say the marksman is going to be top notch, top tier. And that's what I would use. So there's my little tip to you. Those are the things that I've seen in the game, and those are the probably more things. I'm going to look at exploits, but I'm probably going to be focusing on working on my marksman over anything because that's going to be the best setup because of the burst and the reset. And you don't have to lose points because let's face it, if you have an automatic rifle, you're going to want to spend points on something else instead of fucking flinching because you get caught in flinching. Even if you're medium to long range, you're done. And with the ADSing of snipers and pistols, a pistol will make you flinch too. It's ridiculous. I just don't understand how Infinity Ward doesn't go back and look at older games. And by the way, I'm going to post some fucking videos on my main channel. I'm pretty fucking pissed off that Infinity Ward and Tina Morales, Fajanas, whatever her name is, they blocked me after 6 years, and Infinity Ward stole my ideas without giving me credit. Not that I wanted any of it, but the fact that I've been helping them for 6 years and giving them constructive criticism that they treat paying customers like myself after this much time. I'm going to go fucking cover that tomorrow, and you're going to see a funny-ass video on this channel. Until then, get the fuck out of here.